Shalom, Kol Haloim La, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Chakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well for teaching me this truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, nearby and scattered abroad. All right, peace, love, and blessings. Chaya here back with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And I'm going to make this real quick from an article that just had popped up. And if you're not familiar with this individual I got on the screen, Jelly Roll, I first heard about him when I first moved up to Albany and things of that nature in 2020, and somebody actually had put me on to some of his music. I believe he's an Israelite, maybe from the tribe of Gad. He was born and raised in Antioch, Tennessee. All right. Now, we know we got brothers and sisters everywhere and things of that nature. But, Tennessee is where, the Trail of Tears happened. All right. And a lot of Gadites, was back and forth in that direction. All right. So, this is Jelly Roll right here. All right. Like I said, he's a Jake, probably from Gad and things of that nature. You can check out his backstory. Judge for yourself. Be spiritual. Listen to his music. Look at his backstory. He was in jail for a while and things of that nature, just like Jake. Jake is just a jailbird and things of that nature. And he married this ex this ex OnlyFans model and stuff, and they got a daughter together, and this is the woman in the picture with him right here. This is the on the left hand side, of course. This is the ex OnlyFans model, stuff like that, and her name is Bunnie XO. And there was this article that came up, all right, that says Jelly Roll's ex OnlyFans star wife hits back at trolls who slammed her for acting love struck while meeting her celebrity hall pass at music festival. All right, so. I'm not too familiar with the term hall pass, so let's go ahead and look that up real quick. All right, hall pass meaning. All right, so informal, I'm guessing, all right, because we're not observing the literal hall pass, which is definition 1, a piece of paper or other token authorizing a student to be licensed, to be outside a particular classroom while class is in session. So it's basically, a license of approval. Okay, it's an approval to go to the bathroom, or permission to go to the bathroom or the guidance counselor or anywhere outside of where you're supposed to be. So it's basically a license, right? So informal, permission to break a rule or code of conduct. Okay, so a hall pass in this sense. All right, I guess it's like a game or something like that celebrities play, in all their wickedness. All right, so it's basically, permission to break the rules or whatever the case. So permission to sleep with somebody or permission to be intimate with somebody outside of their, standard relationship or, standard way of living and things of that nature. It's a license to go outside of, the norm. Or what have you, okay, which is wicked according to the scriptures. All right. So Jelly Roll's wife, Bunnie XO, clapped back at haters, accusing her of disrespecting her husband for posting about meeting her celebrity hall pass, Chris Motionless Cerulli. And he's another, artist and things of that nature. He's in this rock band called Motionless in White. All right, and I'm not going to pull him up, but I'm going to show you the video, all right, that this whole post was based on. All right, so Chris Motionless Cerulli, after sparking backlash for sharing a video of herself acting giddy and love-struck as she met her crush, who was performing at Las Vegas' Sick New World Music Festival, the podcast host, 44, made it clear her husband, 39, wasn't losing any sleep over her brief interaction with the Motionless in White's frontman, 37, all right, which, this Chris Cerulli, all right. So just jumping down to the video. Once again, this is Jelly Roll and his wife Bunnie. All right, so jumping down to the video. So that right there on the left hand side, that's Chris Cerulli, lead singer of Motionless in White. All right, and right there to the right side, you see Bunnie, meeting and greeting him backstage. I'm not gonna front. That gesture looked very suspect. That gesture looked very suspect. But this is what you get from you know celebrities, man. All right, they're very shameless. All right, they're not modest by any means. They're very proud. All right, they're very lustful. Okay, that gesture she did looked very suspect. All right, looked like she's basically saying she would blow his rod. All right. But and this is also and this is what you get as a man for acquainting yourself with a woman who is a harlot, man. Which the scriptures say that all of our women would be harlots, okay? And but there's different levels to it, man. But let me get the scripture first, okay? Let me get the scripture first, because there's balance, man. All right, virtually any woman you meet in this life, because we're supposed to be being fruitful and multiplying, right? There's nothing wrong with multiplying with a woman. All right, there's nothing wrong with having children in this life, but there's a balance, man. Damn it, there's a balance. Okay, but let me get this first to back up what I said. Amos chapter 7 verse 17. Amos 7:17. It says, "Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, thy wife shall be an harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by line, and thou shalt die in a polluted land. And Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his land." Okay, so Israel, once again, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, the Native Americans, one of the curses that fell upon our people was that our women would be harlots. All right, they would be sluts and whores in our nation. Okay, and that's exactly what we're observing today. All right, now Bunnie, whom I'm not too familiar with, I don't know or care whether she's an Israelite or not. But the point is, she's shameless, man. She's a harlot. Okay, and Jelly Roll, who I sincerely believe is a Jake, all right, an Israelite, he's married to this shameless woman, man. Okay, so you can equate Jelly Roll to the curses of Israel, man. All right, even though you got Esau, you got regular so-called white men out here dating whores anyway and things of that nature. Okay, I'm just just drawing the point, man. All right, call it reaching if you want. But like I said, if you listen to his music and look at his backstory and things of that nature and really feel him out, you might say he's a Jake too. But nevertheless, all right, the scriptures say our women would be harlots in the city, man. And Jelly Roll gave himself over to a quote unquote ex OnlyFans model, man. Okay. So these women out here, they're very shameless, and this article is basically talking about how she clapped back at people saying that she was wrong for disrespecting Jelly Roll and meeting Chris Motionless backstage. Well, the people are not wrong, man. All right, you see, women and men are held at very different standards, man. Okay, they're held at very different standards. Okay, when it comes to intimacy with other persons. All right. It's natural for a man to, be well acquainted or sexually acquainted with many different women. Okay. Especially if he's a high value man. Okay. But it's different for a man to be like that and a woman to be like that. All right. Once again, they are held at different standards because a woman, according to the scriptures, is a possession to a man. Okay. So the fans, they weren't wrong for criticizing her actions and acting all giddy and things of that nature with Chris Cerulli or Chris Motionless Cerulli. They wasn't wrong for criticizing her because she shouldn't have been in to begin with. But once again, this is that celebrity nonsense. Okay, so Jelly Roll, he gave himself over to a light woman. Okay, even though when you read the article, they say, "Oh, it was just a joke. They were just playing around and so on and so forth." Nevertheless, she's still showing her immodesty, man. Okay, you got a lot of the men of our nature of our nation, okay, who find these women, these gorgeous, beautiful women who are just straight up harlots, man. Only beautiful on the outside, only attractive on the outside, but inwardly they're harlots, man. They're harlots. Okay, who's to say that she's not sharing herself outside of her marriage with Jelly Roll right now? Who's to say that she isn't? All right, now I'm not gonna bring up accusation on anybody, all right, because that's we're not supposed to move like that. That's why I use the word probably. Okay, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus called Sirach, chapter 7, verse 26. It says, "Hast thou a wife after thy mind? Forsake her not, but give not thyself over to a light woman." Okay, and if you a brother in the truth and you desire a woman, there's nothing wrong with desiring a woman, man. Okay, the scriptures talk about the Lord loves a man and a woman that agree. Okay, and a man goeth up and down. Um, loosely paraphrasing, but a man who doesn't have a woman goes up and down moaning and groaning, man. Okay, because it's a pleasantry for a man to have a wife. Okay, but you got these celebrities out here that's you know promoting this immoral behavior of, oh, my wife can sleep with anybody, as long as I get to sleep with her too. That, all right, that vibration is pushed on the world. Or my wife and I, we're equal. We're a power couple. That's not biblical standards, man. Okay? A woman who thinks that she's equal with you is essentially a light woman. A woman who is a whore or a prostitute is essentially a light woman. Okay? A light woman meaning disreputable. Okay? She's of no value. All right? It says, "Hast thou a wife after thy mind? Forsake her not, but give not thyself over to a light woman." And that's what Bunnie and the rest of these celebrity wives essentially are. Your Cardi B's, your Beyonce's, okay, your Rihanna's, et cetera, man. They're really just light women. They're nothing but sluts and whores, okay, who put on this whole, I'm a changed woman, or I'm the wife. All right, I'm the wife, of I'm a wife and a power couple. My husband and I are a power couple. Okay? These celebrities don't move by biblical standards, man. Okay? But that was the point on that, you know? Let me also get this. Matter of fact, let me get this also in the book of Sirach. Okay, in what? Suppose you that Bunnie is sleeping around on Jelly Roll and things of that nature, whether he knows it or not. Okay, it goes back to him, accepting that disrespect. Once again, they're trying to play it off as a joke and things of that nature about how everybody's getting all offended over the situation. But once again, we're not supposed to be dealing women as openly shameless as that. Okay, that's a curse unto you. All right, let me get this real quick in the book of Sirach. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 25. Let me see. Sirach 25 and 13. I'm going to just bounce around. It says, "Give me any plague." This is a very heavy chapter. "Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman." All right? Because what? A woman's wickedness knows no bounds, man. All right, these women, all right, these females out here are ready, willing, and able to do anything, okay, without care of their significant other if they have one. Okay? First and foremost of themselves, because a lot of these women out here, they don't have any care or respect of themselves, man. Okay, and this is why, fathers are very important, because fathers are supposed to be keeping their daughters in straits. Okay? Let me see, where is it? This is the book of Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, chapter 26. Okay. It says, verse 11, Sirach 26 and 11. It says, watch over an impudent eye, okay, which is, that look, all right, that seductive look that Bunnie gave, Chris, forgot his last name already, but Chris Motionless. Okay, that was that look that she gave him, meeting him backstage, man. What are you doing backstage? What, even though they was in front of everybody, just like, what are you, doing backstage with another man, holding his hand and giving him that look and, making that strange gesture and things of that nature. What are you doing back there? Okay, so what? So what? That's your quote unquote hall pass, which you shouldn't even have. Okay, so what? That's a celebrity that you really enjoy, man. Okay, you have a husband. You're supposed to be modest. So it says, watch over an impudent eye and marvel not if she trespass against thee. Meaning what? Don't be surprised. Okay, so here it is, Jelly Roll. You're going to let her go backstage and meet her hall pass and things of that nature. Don't be surprised if, like I said, that gesture looked very suspect. That gesture looked very suspect. All right, she looked like she would be, down with giving my man some sloppy toppy or whatever the case, man. So don't marvel. Don't be surprised if she actually does. Okay? It says she will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he have found a fountain and drink of every water near her. By her by every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. Yeah, a quiver is basically a bag that holds arrows, man. All right, and that's what these females out here do because they've been so liberated, quote unquote liberated, which their liberation is essentially death. Okay. Now, where's and then I'll close it out, through the spirit, man. All right, Sirach 26 and 22. It says, "An harlot shall be accounted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband." All right, a harlot shall be counted as spittle, man, and that's really what Bunnie is. That's really what she is, man. She's counted as spittle. All right, ex OnlyFans model. All right, meeting her celebrity hall passes backstage and things of that nature, man. Okay, and then Jelly Roll just supposedly cool with it. All right. Again, the Western men have absolutely no backbone, bro. No backbone. This is why we need the Lord. This is why we need the laws. Verse 23. It says, "A wicked woman is given a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord." See, there you go, man. So a wicked woman is given his portion to a wicked man. And in Jelly Roll, he's a worldly individual, man. All right, yeah, he got a testimony, a beautiful testimony, might I add, about how a lot of things changed when he got out of jail. He really turned his life around and started doing the music, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, but he would be classified as wicked because he's living in this celebrity lifestyle, man. Okay, and his wife is a harlot. Okay. But the scriptures say what? But a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. And I'll say this as well, man. Once again, as the scriptures say, our wives shall be, harlots in the city and things of that nature. If you a brother in the truth and you got a woman that you've been with for years and she was already dealt with before you met her, you can dwell with that woman. Obviously, man. It just the scripture said that it will happen. All right. The majority of the women that we meet have already been dealt with, not just the Israelite woman, by the way, but that's who the curses apply to. All right, the Israelite woman, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, if you meet a woman, even if you getting into a relationship, you getting intimate with a woman, if she like you and she be pleased to dwell with you, you know what to do, man. All right. So yeah, that was the point. That was the point on that, man. Lord's willing, this is edifying. And Jake, stay away from these damn, because that was sick, man. Stay away from these light women, man. Look at this, man. I gotta play it again. I gotta play it again. Look at this shit. Look, what the hell is that, bro? What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Look at that gesture, man. Oh man. Look at that gesture. Total disrespect. I'm laughing because the wickedness in this place is laughable. Look at this. Straight wickedness, man. Whatever. Shalom.